Here is a question on general organic chemistry. Read the question carefully and think about the answer. Let us solve it step by step. Let us now begin solving this step by step. Identify the acids and their strengths. Formic acid, HCOOH, has pKa is equal to 3.8 and HF has pKa is equal to 3.2. A lower pKa means a stronger acid. Since 3.2 to 3.8, HF is the stronger Bronsted acid. This makes statement B true and statement A false. Moving on to the next step. Identify conjugate bases and their strengths. The conjugate base of formic acid, HCOOH, pKa is equal to 3.8, is formate, HCOOH. The conjugate base of HF, pKa is equal to 3.2, is FKF. A stronger acid has a weaker conjugate base, and a weaker acid has a stronger conjugate base. Since HF is stronger, FKF is the weaker conjugate base. Since formic acid is weaker, formate, HCOOH, is the stronger, more basic, conjugate base. Therefore statement D, HCOOH is the strongest Bronsted base in the reaction is true and statement C is false. Moving on to the next step. Determine equilibrium direction. In acid-base equilibria, the equilibrium favors the side with the weaker acid and weaker base. The reaction goes Kf plus HCOOH plus HF. The stronger acid, HF, pKa is equal to 3.2, is on the product side. Equilibrium favors formation of the weaker acid, so it favors the reactant side, where the weaker acid HCOOH would be reformed. Wait, let me reconsider. The forward reaction converts HCOOH, weaker acid, pKa is equal to 3.8 and F, weaker base, into HCOO, stronger base, and HF, stronger acid. Equilibrium favors the side with the weaker acid and weaker base, which is the reactant side. Therefore statement E, the equilibrium favors the reactants is true and statement F is false. KEK is equal to 10, pK underscore product underscore acid, pK underscore reactant underscore acid is equal to 10, 3.2 to 3.8 is equal to 10, minus 0.61, confirming reactants are favored. And for the final step, evaluate conjugate base weakness statements. Statement HF has a weaker conjugate base. Since HF, pKa is equal to 3.2, is the stronger acid, its conjugate base F is indeed weaker than formate. So, H is true. Statement G, formic acid has a weaker conjugate base. This is false because formate is the stronger conjugate base. Match to answer choices. True statements B, D, E, H. This matches option D, B, D, E and H. Therefore, the correct answer is D. Therefore, the correct answer is option D.